part of the Bubblelush. So I had a request to review our travel system, and we purchased the Babytrend Expedition LX. Oh, and the color is like...
It's gray and green.
It's gray and green. I forget what the color code is. I don't think they offer this exact color code anymore anyways. Hannah is running around the porch trying to give me a heart attack. Come here! Alright, so this is a jogging type stroller. And it comes with a car seat, and it also comes with a one car seat base. So since we are, you know, Chris, me, and my mom, so we had to purchase 2 additional car seat bases. And they're about $30 a piece. Does that sound right? You can use your 20% coupon.
Sure.
Okay. We bought these from Babytrend. Or no, we bought these from Babies R Us. What's the matter?
I dropped my necklace.
Alright, so let's talk about the car seat first. You can see how they fit in. There is a lever down here, and that's what you have to squeeze. And then it hooks into your little cup holders right here. I think that's pretty traditional. So when the car seat is locked into the stroller, this is actually a really great system. When the baby falls asleep, you know, you can cover them up completely. There's a really nice privacy hood. And then when they're awake, you know, I feel like we had a really good eye line on her, and she could also see out the sides, but of course she was a bigger baby. Hannah, come here. Alright, so this has your traditional 5-point harness. Excuse the messiness. It does clean up nicely, but we just haven't cleaned it up. I think the major annoyance with this car seat was always having to dig out. Always having to dig out the straps. Do you agree, Chris?
Oh yeah, to get Hannah on them when she's squirming around.
Yeah, because they're always underneath, and these clips down here always got caught underneath her butt, and it's kind of the same for the car seat we have now.
Yeah.
So I think that's just kind of a design flaw with the, you know.
Well, yeah, when you're trying to do a 5-point harness on somebody that doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah. And then you can kind of put this under here when you're trying to get her in, and then you just reach under it. I don't know, the whole thing was kind of a little cumbersome. I found it fairly easy to thread, but that's because it comes with a threading tool and it takes a couple minutes, and it's really not that big of a deal. This is what the back of it looks like. To rethread it, you just take these off and hold them out the front completely and just rethread them back through here and re-snap them on. So, you know, it takes, what is like a 5 to 15 minute process depending on how annoying the styrofoam is being, and other than that, it's pretty simple. I liked that your manual has a pocket right here, so it always stays with the car seat. You don't have to go digging for it. So if you're out and about and you realize that, you know, it's not threaded at the right level, or you're having an issue, you could always just reference it right here. Now the actual issues I had with the car seat, this right here, this happened all the time. It never wanted to stay on, and it felt like it needed an additional like snap or button or piece of elastic, something to hold it on this corner, because it constantly just came off.
I'd never noticed that.
Well, that's because you're a boy. I think it was fairly comfortable for her, except for the, and I've talked with other girls that have Babytrend car seats, and they all tend to agree. I thought it was just me being crazy, but even when you're using the seat angle indicator, and even if you've had it properly installed and checked that it's properly installed, the car seat itself tends to lean forward at such an angle that Hannah's head was always flopping forward when she fell asleep. It wasn't, even when she was older and she had really good control of her neck, we still had this issue when she fell asleep. Her head was always flopping forward because the seat just never was tilted back enough. And when you did tilt it back enough, the level indicated that it was installed incorrectly. So that was my main issue with the car seat. And like I said, I've talked to other girls and they found the same. Maybe we're just in the minority, who knows.
Yeah. You didn't talk about the best feature though, the handle.
The best feature? It's true, well I was getting to that. So the issue is, the handle is amazing. Let's bring it up. This can be carried, it's like an ergonomic handle.
Yeah.
So that you can carry it this way. Here. You can carry it this way, or you can carry it with this hand, or you can go like this if you're trying to like work out this way. So the handle is fabulous. This is probably the selling point.
Yeah, well, it was nice because you could switch arm position, your hand positions, like if you're carrying her around like long distances or whatever, because it gets heavy after a while.
It does. It gets really heavy. What did we like about the car seat? We loved the handle. I like the gender neutral color scheme that it came in.
No, you didn't. You wanted a pink one.
Well, I did, but I mean, I knew that you wanted gender neutral, and as far as gender neutral goes, I'm very comfortable with this.
Yeah, because I don't want to have to.
Pink and neon green looks great together, so it's fine. So that's fine. I liked the price point of this whole travel system. Hannah, what are you doing?
Digging in the dirt. Look, I got dirt.
I got dirty hands.
I got dirt.
Look at me, I got dirty
dirt.
hands. That's great, Hanners. Good job. I was watching her, but I didn't realize she was digging. I thought she was playing with the little tree. Alright, whatever. And then I always think it's weird that like you need both hands to move this, but whatever. I think that's with all car seats.
I think that's so it doesn't accidentally move.
But it still thought it was annoying.
Yeah.
The latch system that it operates on was really easy to install, the car base, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's just like any other latch system. Hannah, what is up with you and dirt today? Hannah. Alright, so this is the stroller. This is, again, it's a Babytrend Expedition LX jogging stroller. The front wheel does pivot. Now, I saw a lady in Gap one time that had a jogging stroller and the front wheel didn't pivot, and the whole time she was trying to like pick it up to turn the corner in like 17-point turns. So
well, you can make that one not pivot.
You can, but I don't know why.
I don't know why you would.
But I never realized how important it was to have like a pivoting front wheel, but it really is. And the thing, the first time I used the stroller, Hannah was probably like maybe a week old, and we took it out in the neighborhood, and I couldn't believe what a smooth ride it was. When the wheels were like properly inflated, and even with the weight of her car seat in there, the thing glides and moves really nicely. Would you agree?
Yes.
It's really nice to push.
Yep.
That part of it I definitely do like a lot. I like that the frame itself is, I think it's well constructed. I looked at all the welding points and they all look really clean. The plastic is held up pretty good. It's a nice slim design, so when you're shopping in like a grocery store, it handles really well. On sidewalks and everything, works fine. I haven't found a place that I don't like. We even took it in a muddy field. Look at the tires.
Yep.
And I thought it handled fine there as well. Do you agree?
I agree.
You're gonna be dirty, kid. So the privacy hood, it's got this little window. I wish that there was a way to keep the window open, like if there was another piece of Velcro right here. You want to look in the window too? No, I want to eat dirt. As far as cup holders go, it's got 2 for the adults.
Mom and Dad.
That is really nice. Really, really nice. Do not underestimate how nice it is to have a cup holder. And she has 2 cup holders, which is really nice. One holds her sippy cup and one holds her snacks. Puffs. She prefers puffs. Isn't that right? It also has this nice little, I don't know what's in here. This nice little thing to hold headband and a clippy and lipstick. You always need these ring things. Oh, and if you're gonna go have some gelato or rice pudding, you need a tasting spoon. That's really nice. It's easy to open, easy to close. It's really good to put like your cell phone when you're going around. This is really nice. I usually actually put the Bloggy in here, and I have my cell phone in here, and I have my water bottle in here, and I'm good to go. Let's see what else. So we want to look at the 5-point harness on this bad boy. So, I think that the straps on here are a little cheap. You know, it's very narrow webbing. It's soft. It's not like firm or anything, but you know, I would have preferred like some sort of padding. These kind of cuts in. I don't know. I don't really like this all that much. The nice thing about it is Apollo. Shush. Is that you can the shoulder straps are optional. So simply by unclipping them, you can take them off, and it can just be a 3-point harness. Are you okay? It's really easy to open the 3-point harness because you just pinch the red right there, and it opens really nicely. Yeah. So this this reclines. It can go from sitting up very straight. And honestly, she's so skinny that sometimes it needs to be sitting up this high just so she can reach the snacks and reach down to the cups. So although this looks really extreme, she's usually pretty close to this. And it can go all the way back to where it's pretty flat, and you can get to all the crumbs.
Nap time.
Yes. Hannah, that's not the way you get in it.
Yeah.
And the way that you adjust that is, can you see that? This thing right here. This, to me, it looks really cheap, but I don't know what other way you would do it. And you just pinch both sides and scoot it up.
Carla thinks anything made out of plastic is cheap.
Well, I mean, it just looks a little cheap. So the nice thing is that, let's say we're at the zoo and Hannah's looking at all the animals and she's sitting up really nice, and then all of a sudden she falls asleep. I can just reach down here with one hand and lower her back down, and her weight will cause it to recline. So that's really nice. And I do like that when it's reclined like this, it allows a really nice airflow. It's not like stifling hot, especially if you have like this closed. There's still really nice airflow in here. While you're back there, do you want to look at the basket?
Sure.
Because storage compartment really is the most important thing, let's be honest. So, I always hang my diaper bag off the handles using the stroller clips. So if you get a diaper bag, make sure it has nice little stroller clips. That way you don't use up any of your basket space with your diaper bag, because really that's just a waste. Now, even if the seat is all the way down, it's really easy to access the basket down here. Let's move the seat all the way up so you can see it. So it goes all the way front. You can see it's really nice size. Hannah fits in there, but she cries when we put her in there. Hold on, Hannah. I want to show them something. Look. There's this little mesh. Hey, calm yourself. There's a little mesh pocket with Velcro, and in it holds the pump for your tires. So if you get a flat while you're out at the mall, no worries.
You never told me that.
Secrets.
Hannah, where are you going?
Be careful, Hanny.
I just want to go play.
I just want to go play. This is boring. Alright, so the brakes are on both sides. You want to look at the brakes real quick? And you just flip them up. Push them down.
Usually with your feet.
Usually with your feet. I even do this with my Birkenstock, so if there's, you know, they're easy to set, they're easy to flip up. Not too easy.
And Hannah wants us to take the brakes off so she can push it around.
She does like to push it out. Do you want to show them how to collapse it?
Sure.
I was talking to Hannah. Alright, so you want to come over here and show this thing right here?
Yeah.
Hi! Alright, so this Apollo. So this is going to lock on here. And what you're going to do is you're going to use your thumb on this red lever while you squeeze this in. You're going to grab here and watch where Hannah is.
This is also much easier if you make sure the brakes are set first.
Yes, always set the brakes. I don't, but I just do that to annoy Chris.
Yeah.
And so when you pull it up, it automatically locks on. So it might open a little bit. It'll open this much. Which can be kind of annoying when you're trying to load it into a car. But it can close up kind of small. And then you push both of these red buttons to lock the handlebar down. So you see when the handlebar is down, it can still open up that far. So it can be a little rascally. It will stand on itself. There's a
You just rest on the basket.
There's a little rest right there. So you're not eating up your material, which is nice. So let's talk about trunk space. So if you're going to get this stroller and you have a small car, like Chris drives a Mazda 3, you need to make sure that there is nothing in your trunk, because if there is even the tiniest little box, it's not going to fit. So if you're looking at like a Babies R Us and you think that this might be the stroller for you, ask the sales associate if you can bring the stroller out and test it in your trunk, because it just might not fit. I took Hannah to the 4th of July parade yesterday and there was some stuff in Chris's trunk, and so I had to throw this in the passenger seat. And that's not very easy because this has to go down by the feet, and I had wheels up at the headrest, and it was all sorts of cumbersome. So this is a big stroller. It's not your small little umbrella stroller, and it doesn't fold up that tiny. So if you have a large SUV and you want to put this in your trunk, I drive a Mazda CX-7, and it fits in the trunk pretty well with room for your shopping bags. So that's one thing you need to keep in mind. If you have a small car and this thing's going to take up all your trunk space, then like where are you going to put all your shopping bags? So just, you know, something to keep in mind. All in all, I really do like this stroller a lot, but I like it because I can fit it in my car because my car is big enough. I really like the cup holders. I really like the little privacy area. I like that Hannah has 2 cup holders, and I don't really care for the harness very much. But other than that, I like it a lot. As far as the travel system itself goes, I think it is a great price point. I think that gender neutral color-wise goes, it's a great option if you're looking for a jogging stroller and you want to get your infant car seat as well. One downside is the $30 fee for the extra car bases that you have to buy separately, but I think that's true with any stroller. So just one thing to look at is if you have multiple cars and you're wanting to buy a travel system, look at how much the additional base is going to cost you, because some brands, they can run up to like $75 for an extra base. And other than that, I think that's about it. Oh, I also really like that the wheels are actual tires, and they're not like plastic wheels that are going to get all chipped up. They're like actual nice tires. The downside is that, you know, occasionally I guess they can get a flat and you have to get a new tube, but that's what Chris is for. So what would you rate this, Chris? Out of 5 stars. 5 stars? Mm-hmm. 4. I would give it about a 4 as well. I give the car seat like a 3.5. 3. Yeah. I can get 4 out of 5. Just because it's a little bit big. Just because it's a little bit bulky. That's probably the only downside. Yeah, if it was a little smaller, I'd get a 5. Yeah, it would. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, leave them below and I will try to answer them. Bye, guys. Hannah's doing the safety inspection. This tire seems fine. Whoa! Is Apollo doing the safety inspection as well? Apollo is securing the perimeter. Ah, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.